Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Casper Network, aka CSPR. So with that being said, let's dive on in. So, one of the biggest things that I see around Casper is a lot of people misunderstanding how big Casper actually is. Like, listen, I get it. Very easy to go look at the price and say, yeah, this thing's pretty small, right? Because it's not in the list of the heavy hitters just yet in terms of market cap, which should, one, excite you, but also, two, it should kind of open the door of opportunity that is looking you right in the face. Like, if you actually do a little bit of research into Casper right now, you can find some pretty significant things. One of those things is just how entrenched Casper really is in the world of traditional finance. And that is why I made this tweet here. And I even said, between Actus and the moves made with IBM to converge blockchain and AI technology, I don't see how Casper doesn't become a major player in the TradFi space. When we look at the traditional financial space right now, we are seeing a significant move behind the scenes happening. That move is to automated processes. It's to faster processes, more secure, more transparent. I mean, when we really kind of look at the world of crypto, this space is allowing things in the real world to move a lot faster, get done a lot more efficient, and also for the lowest cost possible. I said the team behind Casper has been constantly working and have been very vocal about their goals and ambitions. They have already inked up some incredible partnerships, and I look forward to seeing Casper be a big player in the financial space. Now, as we look at partnerships, as we look at everything happening in the space, I want to talk about AI, because AI is fundamentally changing the game. Listen, if you are in the realm of business, you should probably be looking into AI. If you are working anywhere where technology is included, you should be tapping into AI, because it is literally the year of automation and AI. When we look at this post here from Casper Labs, we do see realize the power of responsible AI with blockchain. Now, this is a new campaign by them that they've been talking about AI quite a bit, and it's very heavy now. 64% of businesses believe that AI will help increase their overall productivity. 20%. The hallucination rate for the market's most popular AI tools is as high as 20%. 75% of respondents to a recent Forbes survey reported concern over misinformation from AI. Now, within this, they do talk about a few things. If you guys did want to go check this out, you guys are more than welcome to. But basically, Casper Labs and IBM just inked a new partnership together to build a few things. Now, listen, they have been working together for a while, but this is a new move. So this is actually a new announcement. This is Brave. So do you see, if you missed our webinar last week, some big news was announced. Casper Labs and IBM are working together to launch Brave AI the first half of next year. So definitely very excited about this. Listen, this is all from this conference here, this webinar. This is building more responsible AI systems, and this was, of course, with IBM and Casper Labs. We made a video just recently before this actually happened. We were actually addressing Watsonx, which is IBM's AI model. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot to talk about, but ultimately, even within this, we see AI is the most exciting technology on the market today, but current workflows lack auditability, governance, and transparency, inhibiting the development of responsible AI systems at scale. So, in order for AI to even be adopted at scale, well, guess what? The systems need help from the blockchain and DLT space. To reach critical mass, AI systems to date have prioritized speed above all. This has led to an inability to effectively audit data sets and diagnose issues when AI systems don't perform as expected or governance processes fail. This makes it prohibitively difficult to identify and correct any biased outputs of misinformation, which in turn hinder overall confidence in AI systems. Together, Casper Labs and IBM are addressing the need to build enhanced governance and transparency into AI by applying IBM's AI and data platform Watsonx, and blockchain's uniquely tamper-proof nature. This webinar will address how forward-thinking organizations are navigating this fast-evolving market to separate themselves from the pack and drive more positive business outcomes with AI. Now, listen, I included this in a recent video. I just recently made a video talking about Casper and IBM, but in this video, I feel as if I need to go even deeper down the rabbit hole, because now we are starting to see some pretty significant things being mentioned by Casper. So, like I said, this new partnership with IBM is definitely interesting, because this is like a new, thing that we got on their partnership. Like, before we knew that they were partnered, but we didn't know specifically what they were doing. Well, now it seems as though Casper is working with IBM to bring AI to scale in the real world, and it's all through blockchain. If we actually look into this, so first off, this is a webinar link, but here we have Realize the Power of Responsible AI with blockchain. Again, they do kind of talk about the problem. They talk about the bottom line. Blockchain technology is the most cost-effective and powerful means to address these challenges regarding AI at scale. And guess what? We know AI is literally the future around businesses and enterprise. So where does Casper fit in that spectrum? Well, if blockchain is the tool that they need in order for this to address these challenges of AI and implementing AI at scale, well, guess what? That's very bullish for Casper. But here are those stats that got posted by, of course, the Casper team over here. If we scroll down, we can see the Casper effect. And here is where you can see a few things, right? You can see 1, realize full audit capabilities, maintain full access control, automate shutdown triggers, and also improve data economics. And then that's basically the end of this article. And again, beyond this, we're going to go a little bit further. So let's talk about a few things. So 1, there was this article that got recently posted on the Casper Labs website, 3 key takeaways building responsible AI systems. So if we scroll down, they do talk a little bit about a few things. Again, they link to Brave AI. If you guys do want to go check out Brave AI, you're going to have to go and put all this information in. Again, usually sometimes you can lie on this and submit it and get in, but I wouldn't advise it. But I'm just saying you could do that. But I'm waiting until we start to see some pretty big announcements regarding this. I think that this is going to be very, very exciting. But we do see a few things emerging. Generative AI is a big thing. Gen AI systems today are a black box when it comes to data. So when we really kind of look at that, we need to make sure that things are transparent. We need to make sure that we could be, tapping in to the data behind that. AI systems are consuming a massive and ever-growing amount of data and GPU as well. Training and parameterizing AI systems under the current system is not going to be sustainable for most organizations over the long run, as AI margins inevitably tighten. So Brave AI comes into place. A first of its kind AI governance tool on Watsonx. So this is where things get very interesting, because we've talked about Watsonx in the past, but we didn't really dive deep into it. And that's where this video comes into place. So stay tuned for a little bit further on into the video. Don't worry, we're going to get there. But what you need to know is that Casper with IBM, with Watsonx, is all tapped in. Casper, the blockchain, is also being tapped in here, because remember, it's the secret sauce in order for AI to be adopted in at scale. But here are the 3 things. Version control is not only possible but critical in AI systems, for AI systems. To tamper-proof data, look to automation and serialization. Hybrid blockchains will lead the way as well. And this is the thing that I have been really kind of looking into, right? So one thing that a lot of people forget about this space is, there's a difference between all of these different blockchains. Hybrid is the best version of blockchain, because it literally is the best the best choice for any enterprise, for any business, for anyone to tap into. We even see here running every single data transaction through a blockchain or any other database would be prohibitively expensive. However, it's possible to store a transactional hash, a receipt confirming that a given transaction occurred, when and where it claimed to, in a fully transparent public blockchain environment, while storing extraneous and or sensitive data in a private environment. And this is where hybrid comes into place, being able to store public and private information. It's a game changer. So now I want to dive in to Watsonx. And this is where everything, and I mean everything, changes. By the time that I'm done with this video, you will probably be 5 to 10 times more bullish on Casper. And trust me when I say that, I am even more bullish than ever before. And you guys know how bullish I am on Casper. Multiply the power of AI with Watsonx. IBM's next generation AI and data platform is now available for a free trial. Here's the image regarding the AI model. Down here, we can see browse our technology. And again, they are building out on a hybrid cloud infrastructure for the next generation of AI security and storage solutions. Down here is everything that will be disrupted by AI. It's also everything that they are tapped in with. So first off, they are tapped in with AI and machine learning through Watsonx, analytics, compute and servers, databases, security and identity, quantum, IT automation, and even DevOps. We can see a few things down here. And this one's very interesting. This is elements of enterprise AI. Because remember, enterprises have a completely different viewpoint on AI systems and blockchain and crypto. So that's the first page. That's just kind of the introduction to it. When we actually look into Watsonx, this is where things get very interesting on the scope and the scale of AI and Watsonx and what IBM could actually do and what Casper is actually doing with IBM. So first off, easily deploy and embed AI across your business, manage all data sources, and accelerate responsible AI workflows all on one platform. Remember what we said when ServiceNow announced its partnership with Hedera? Because that's 80% of the Fortune 500. It's a huge game changer to streamline business flows, right? If you could streamline business flows and make the world of enterprise and business a lot more efficient, well, guess what? Your value just went up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100x plus. And we're not just talking about price. We're not talking about any of that. We're just talking about the value of your platform. When we look at AI is changing everything. I'm pretty sure, like at this point in time, if you're oblivious to this, then you haven't been doing enough research. With Watsonx, they already are providing the underlying infrastructure. It's open. It's fully allowed to have anyone tap into it. It's trusted. It's targeted. It's empowering. The best part about this is that, listen, if Casper wanted to do something like Watsonx, say for example Casper launched, Watsonx tomorrow, their own version of it, I hate to say this, but it probably won't be successful. It's not because of, Casper and what Casper is. No. It's because they are competing with names like IBM. See, the interesting thing about IBM and Casper having a partnership is the fact that it's IBM. Everyone knows who IBM is. Listen, I don't care if you were born yesterday, you know who IBM is, because even most computers out there in the real world, well, guess what? Some of them even have the IBM logo on it. Maybe they don't. But I can guarantee you right now that almost anything out there has some sort of connection back to IBM. It's a blue chip. So that's what makes this very interesting, because IBM choosing to partner with Casper tells me everything I need to know about how serious Casper actually is. But also remember that with Watsonx, having this built by IBM, enterprises, businesses, they're going to embrace Watsonx for what it is, which is, an AI infrastructure essentially. We do see down here, put AI to work with Watsonx. These are the benefits of it. Create competitive advantage, scale AI across your business, advance trustworthy AI as well. One platform, 3 components. Literally targeting everything that you need from AI all in one place. They even have AI assistants here. But then down here, so here's where things get very interesting. The clients and partner stories. Join more than 100 companies on their AI journey with Watsonx. The number one company here that we see that we're introduced to is Citi. Absolute giant, Citi. But then we see some of the other ones down here. Now, face value, a lot of you probably don't even know about some of these companies. But to me, I look at some of these companies and I'm instantly focused on a few of them. Number 1, Intel. Everyone knows Intel. My computer that I'm using right now is running on Intel. But then you also have Samsung down there. And then also you have the SAP, or you have SAP. I was just going to say SAP, but SAP. These are well-known companies. These are well-known brands. But this is just scratching the surface. When you actually go over here to, the overall case studies, this is where you kind of get introduced to how big this is. AI will shape the future. Here is some of the customer stories. You have Intel, you have Capital Bank, you have Samsung, you have SAP, you have Sterling Technology Group. I mean, there is so many players tied to this. And this goes on and on and on. Major banking giants like Truist is on here. I'm sure that a lot of you probably know about Truist. I mean, the list just continues on. There's healthcare companies on here. There's banks on here. And we have a direct quote here that says, Watsonx AI is an AI and data platform of its time, including pre-trained foundational models that power generative AI and can be remixed as part of an organization's own AI use cases. This is significant. Guys, when we look at how big of a disruption that crypto's doing, it's huge. But when you combine crypto with AI, I mean, literally everything. I always say this. Everything will be touched by this technology. And listen, we haven't even, this is just the clients that use Watsonx. We're not even talking about the clients that are tapped in with IBM, which I'm sure if you guys have looked into IBM, you already know, right? It's substantial. What's very exciting about this is all of these names being exposed with Watsonx, being exposed with IBM, and guess what? Now they're being exposed with Casper, because Casper and IBM are working together on this front to define the future of ethical AI governance. And remember, blockchain is the secret sauce in order to actually have AI technology scale and be implemented. I don't think that I need to put this into perspective on how big this is for Casper. Mind you, the market cap for Casper is sub $500 million. Think about how insane that actually is. Do you understand why I'm so bullish on Casper? Do you understand why I say that Casper is extremely undervalued, extremely overlooked, and in my opinion, it's going to be a dominant force in this space? So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. With that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Peace out.